Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. I hope that y'all have had a wonderful weekend. It's been relaxing so far, thank goodness. Some drama going on too, as you know, as always. But we alive, we here. It's Sunday morning, we chilling. Hi, Machi. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Pinky, Michael, Janaea, Machi, Sweet and the Rice Cake. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today? We'll get started in just a minute or two. Beforehand, I just wanted to check in with y'all to see how y'all are doing today. Rice Cake, have you had the baby yet? Give us an update on what's going on. Yes, Rice Cake is here in the chat. Y'all, I can't believe it's already almost the middle of October. It just felt like October just came here like last week. And now we already almost into the middle of October next week. That is insane. But welcome. Thank you so much for your new subscription, Machi. But welcome to the show. Welcome, everyone. Please don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. Hi, it's me again. Welcome. I'm glad to see you too. Yes, Janaea, this year has went by crazy fast. It sure has. I was not expecting it to go by this quickly, but it has. It seemed like after April came here, it just zoomed by. Oh, thank you so much for the like. All right. Well, y'all, I guess we'll go ahead and get ready to get started with the free question portion in just a moment. I do have several donations that came in today. So after the free questions are answered, the first like 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and get started with the donation base reads. And then once donation base reads are completed, afterwards, I'll try to get to the one card free pool. So that's a free question for every subscriber, one free question. So even if you pay, you're still welcome to ask a free question as well. So hi, Kelsey. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and, yes, Machi, go ahead and post your question now. All right, so our first question comes from Michael. He wants to know, I was wondering, will Josh try to come back in my life? Let's see. All right, will Josh try to come back in Michael's life? Yes, I do see that. With the Page of Swords, I want you to know that this person could be spying on you. Okay, so they could be watching your social media. If you have a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you post and you have a public pictures of yourself, this person is watching you. So I'm going to say yes, that you will hear from this person. I feel like within a month, this person can pop up again. I'd definitely say by the end of this year. They're to show me within a month, because this person, you are in their thoughts. When I see the little birds above this lady's head, this is a swords card, air sign. This is all about thinking and communication. So yes, I do feel like this person does want to get back in touch with you, and they are thinking of you. So I'm going to say yes on that with the Page of Swords. So they are thinking about you and secretly watching your social media, what you're doing. All right. Thank you, Michael. All right, so let's see who else is here. All right, so Sweeter than right. Oh, he gave us an update. Okay, I got checked out this week. I'm so happy doctors and nurses were so sweet. They actually monitor me. Blue baby's arriving this week. I'm slower because I'm on the. Gotcha. All right. Well, we're keeping our fingers crossed the baby comes next week. We are keeping our fingers crossed. And keep us posted, Sweeter than the Rice Cake. We want to know. We know we're waiting for the baby to get here. Okay, so Janaea wants to know, I'm expecting some extra money this week, but haven't gotten word back. But will I get it? Okay. Will Janaea get the extra money this week? Okay. Is this from the FEMA? Okay, we got Page of Wands. Let me reshuffle because that came out in reverse. So let me let me reshuffle to make sure. All right, Spirit, please confirm for us. Oh, okay, the Death card came out. Okay, it might not be this week, Janaea. But I feel like there could be a slight delay in receiving the money back, but Spirit is showing me something about 2 weeks. So keep me posted. It feels like there's some sort of delay or something that's came about. So I'm feeling like maybe I'd say within the next 2 weeks, you'll get it. So maybe not next week, but maybe the week after next or the last week in October. So keep me posted on that, Janaea. All right. So Machi wants to know, will this Scorpio guy I like respond to my message today? I sent those messages today after giving him space for weeks. All right, so this is for Machi. Will the Scorpio respond? Oh, we have Ace of Cups. There's a possibility, yes, that you may hear something from this person. I'm seeing within a week, possibly here, that you could hear back from this person. So keep me posted, Machi. I'd say yes, that this person is possibly thinking about you with the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to say yes on that. Yeah, he'll get back to you. So keep me posted, Machi, when he does. I'm going to say yes on that. Okay, so Kelsey Wells wants to know, may I know who's coming towards me in love? Okay, Kelsey. Oh, okay. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if this person's zodiac sign is none of these, that's okay. It just appears that this person is a very hard worker with the Eight of Pentacles. This person is very studious. They're really detail oriented. But I'm feeling like this person could also be a Leo too. So be on the lookout for a Leo or either Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person works really hard. I'm seeing something with possible social media or someone that is an influencer or is an up and coming influencer and they're really trying to work their way up. Or they could have a career or some sort of entrepreneurship where they're trying to basically get themselves off the ground and work their way to success. And they're going to get there too. So this is the type of person I see coming towards you, someone that's very ambitious, driven, goal oriented, and that works really hard. So be on the lookout for that, Kelsey. All right. Janine says the baby may be a Libra. Yeah, the baby could be a Libra. Absolutely. Hi, Firebird. Hi, Sunsay. Welcome. Okay, so this question is for Sunsay. What's coming towards me in love? All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit that like button. I greatly appreciate that. If you're new and you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the show. Hit that subscribe button. I got more content coming out. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. I'm trying to be more active on the channel here. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I have a feeling that this person could work in the medical field or law enforcement with the Ace of Swords energy. It feels like this person could be very communicative, loves philosophical talk or philosophical conversation, is very smart, bright-minded, very clear-minded here with the Ace of Swords, and very decisive. So that's the energy that I'm seeing for you coming in, Sunsay. So there could be someone that could be headed your way with those qualities. So keep me posted. All right. Okay. All right. So Firebird wants to know, why is the mystery person who's been watching me secretly watching me from afar? Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Okay. Why is this person secretly watching from afar? Okay. We have the 10 of Wands here. So this person, now, what I'm gathering here, this person could already be in a relationship or in the process of coming out of a relationship. So that could be the reason why they are watching you from afar. They just want to know if you're involved with somebody and they're waiting for their chance to be able to get out of that relationship and cut and dried and be able to approach you. So that's what I'm feeling like with the 10 of Wands. This is a card of imbalance, also a card of stress and burden. Okay, so it could be that maybe this person could be in a relationship or coming out of a relationship, and they're not 100% free just yet, and they're just waiting on that chance to, when they can be free, to finally approach you and have enough, also have enough guts to approach you as well. So that's what I'm seeing here, Firebird. So somebody that's really thinking about things, they're thinking about you, they have a huge crush on you, but there is something in the way, and I feel like it's a relationship, or like maybe it could be an on and off relationship that they're trying to make their way out of, and they just haven't done that just yet. But I do see that here with the 10 of Wands here. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. All right. Okay, so it's me again. Has T realized the mistakes towards me? All right, so has T realized the mistakes towards it's me again? Okay. Okay. Yes, I do feel like that. We have the 8 of Pentacles here, which is hard work. And someone that's maybe working hard on themselves. I also feel like there could be a deconstruction mode. What I mean by that, this person could be looking at themselves and trying to make themselves better or work on themselves. Maybe they're seeing themselves from a different lens since they broke up with you, or you're not together with this person. So I do feel like they are hard at work at trying to make improvements here. So I would say yes on that. It's me again. Yes, I feel like this person is definitely trying to make some changes here and improvements in their life. So I'm going to say yes on that. All right. So keep me posted. All right. So Critica, welcome. All right. So feelings of Vaibhav towards me, in contact, but we are talking less. Okay. So how is Vaibhav feeling? Okay. Okay. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Well, from what I'm seeing here, this person could be a little bit on the slower side about revealing themselves. It feels like this person is a methodical person, like they're taking things step by step. They're not rushing into anything. This person could be an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It just feels like this person's really taking things kind of slow, and they're not rushing into anything. So I feel like that's what the energy is towards you, is that they're just really trying to get to know you a little bit more. And I feel like once the connection continues, that there could be a possibility for something more here with the Page of Pentacles. But this person's kind of sizing things up right now, and they're really taking their time at getting to know you. And because this is a person that doesn't rush into things with this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they really sit and they study things and they watch things. So that's why they haven't really approached you so abruptly and fast. And sometimes I'll be honest with you guys, and I know y'all have experienced this. When somebody love bombs you at first, sometimes those can be the worst experiences, because when they come on too strong and they're promising you all these things, and buying you all stuff and saying how much they love you and barely know you, just know that the letdown is coming. Just know it, because nobody's going to be able to fall in love with someone like extra quick. So always, that's a red flag to me, when someone is very clingy, or they start off in a big way rushing things. So it's better sometimes when people take their time, because you know that you're still getting to know each other. You know that the relationship is more on a solid foundation, and you both can make a conscientious clear decision about where you see the relationship headed and where it's going. So yes, I like this energy with the Page of Pentacles. So that's good. That's better than somebody love bombing you at first. That sucks when somebody is love bombing you and promising you all these things, and then they just turn out to be a complete roach. I mean, it's the best way I can describe it. I mean, they just turned out to be a complete roach. That is so disappointing. But just know when they start off fast, girl, guy, take your time, honey. Take your time. You're welcome. It's me again. How is Delcy? You know, Michael, I don't know. My mom worked with her back in the 1980s. As far as I know, after the job ended, they didn't keep in touch. I don't even know if she even came back to the workplace. But I do know that she had broke both her legs in a ditch while she was walking home. That's a true story. And she was so afraid to get into a car and drive or ride because she had had a terrible car accident. I understand that. But she would walk to work every day to prevent being in a car accident. And it just happened to be that one day she was walking home from work because she was so scared to be in a car, she fell in a ditch and broke both her legs. So it was almost like the accident was inevitable. So it's I ain't laughing about that, but I'm just saying that's how ironic life is sometimes. Sometimes we do all this stuff to avoid, confrontations or avoid accidents or bad things happening to us, and we still end up running into it anyways in a different way. So, but as far as I know, I don't know how she's doing. I hope she's doing okay. Thank you for asking though. All right, Sarah, we'll do a couple more questions, and I think we're going to go ahead and get started with the donation base reads. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. So Sarah says, hi, please what to expect with CE in this new week. We haven't talked in such a long time. Will there be any communication? Please, thanks. Okay. All right, will there be any communication with CE for Sarah next week? Or yes, there is a possibility of communication here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is luck, progress, and change. So yes, I do see a possible connection or a possible reconnection with this person or talking with the Wheel of Fortune. So look out for that. Look out for that. Have you reached out to this person? Because it could be that maybe they're waiting on you too, Sarah. But I understand if you're waiting on them to contact you, I get that too. But yeah, I'd say Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'd say so. Yes, it's very possible. So keep me posted. Y'all know I love a good update. You're welcome. All right. So Crystal wants to know energies of Nixon towards me, Carrie Ann, and our upcoming court matter. Okay. All right, what's the energies of Nixon? Okay. Oh, well, I think things are going to go in your favor. Reason why I say that is because we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and good fortune and also receiving. So I feel like you guys will come to a fair balance. And I feel like he's going to realize that he's going to have to pay or something, or something's going to have to go away with the Six of Pentacles. This is this is good fortune, this is generosity, advancement. So and plus two, we have the scales of balance here for legal stuff. So look at that. This is not by coincidence. So I feel like whatever it is, will go in your favor, Crystal. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. I feel like he'll realize that he's going to have to concede and abide by what the law says. So that's what I see here, Crystal. Keep me posted. You're welcome, Chris. All right. So anything fast is infatuation. Love needs to grow. Time to grow. That's exactly right. Yes, it is. You're so right. He has been so avoided. Yeah, he'll have to come to terms with it when you guys go back to court. Because I feel like they're gonna award you or go within your favor. Okay. I always tell people when you have court proceedings, I always get you a brown candle. A brown candle is really good to light for court issues or legal issues. But I feel like it's going to go in your favor regardless. So keep me posted. All right. So Pinky wants to know, what can I expect from ME, friend or foe? All right, let's take a look. And I'm going to pull a few extra cards for you, Pinky, because you're my moderator. And I appreciate all that you do. Okay. Is this a friend or foe spirit? Okay. Okay. Well, we got a couple things going on here. All right. So King of Swords came in reverse, and we have Eight of Wands, and we have the Hanged Man. Let me ask you a question, Pinky. Have y'all talked about hanging out or going somewhere together? The reason why I say that is because I feel like you're going to get a phone call or some sort of text message from your friend, and something is going to be put on hold, possibly with the Hanged Man. So I'm not sure if you guys have plans to go out to lunch or meet up or something like that. But that's what I'm seeing here. Or something could be on hold. With the King of Swords in reverse, this person, now, this person, only caveat or warning I'm getting here is this person could be a little bit manipulative. And I feel like you're picking up on that energy. Oh, it's your new housekeeper. Okay, so they could be a little bit manipulative with some things. So just make sure, and I'm not exactly sure where spirit is going with this, but just make sure that you keep any type of paperwork, or I'm not saying that she would steal or nothing like that, but just make sure that anything that you have that's of sensitive nature, your bank accounts, um, sensitive things that you don't want anybody to have access to, you keep that stuff put away, and keep it hidden. But do I feel like she's okay? Yes, for the most part I feel like this person is okay. um but you're right, when we see the King of Swords in reverse, it can indicate someone that could be judgmental or manipulative or arrogant. um so yeah, I would say more manipulative than anything else. So just make sure that you keep records of what you pay her, whether it's through Cash App or you write her a check or you give her cash. Make sure that you save your receipts, and also that you keep your sensitives, things that you want, away, tucked away somewhere. Okay, that's the only thing I'm seeing here. Is she a bad person? No, I don't think she's a bad person. It's just she may be a little bit on the sneaky side. So if she came off too nice. Yep, there again. Sometimes when people are too nice, and it could be that with the Eight of Wands, it's possible that she could maybe cancel. Maybe if she's supposed to come in next week or something like that, something may get in the way and she may not be able to make it to work, so she may have to reschedule a day or change a day or something like that. So just be on the lookout for that. But so I think you'll be fine as long as you keep records of things, and just make sure that you keep anything that's of sensitive nature hidden or tucked away. And I say that for everybody. I don't care who it is. I mean, friends, people I've been knowing a long time, I still keep stuff put away, because I mean, you just never know. I mean, you want to have the best interest. You always want to think the best of people, but that's not always the case. She asked me to buy her medicine, but offered no money. Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah, that's a no. Yeah. 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 That's. I mean, like I said, if you wanted to add, what you could do is tell her that you could add that in with her pay. You know what I'm saying? Have her do it. It's like if she wants you to buy extra medicine, you could ask her to do something extra for you. So there, that way you could add it to her pay, and there, that way she's working and pay, you know what I'm saying? She's working off for that. Oh, okay, I already did that. Okay, well, hey, you just tell her, say, I'm on a budget right now, and this is all that I can do, Emmy. This is all that I can do. If I had more, I would definitely give it to you. But yeah, that's why I said make sure that you put your valuables away, paperwork, things like that. So keep me posted. Like I said, there could be something to where she has to switch shifts or switch days or something coming up. I do see that here with the Eight of Wands and the Hanged Man, which is suspension, limbo, or standing still for a moment. Thank you. I smell a rat. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, if you smell a rat, you feel like that might be the case. Listen to your intuition. It's hardly ever wrong, especially if it sticks with you. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and get ready to get started with donation-based reads. So thank you so much, Janaea, for your generous donations. Love, I hope that you're here. We're going to go ahead and get started with your donation-based reads. And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in so far. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And my cat just opened the door. I'm not sure if y'all heard that. What you want, Lucky? What you need, honey bun? Don't jump on the table now. He's probably going to jump on the table here in just a moment. So if you see a black cat run across your screen, you're not seeing things. Hi, Carmen. Welcome. I got your donation too, love. Thank you so much. Hi, Benita. Welcome. Yeah, he comes in sometimes. Yeah, he loves to sneak around. Ah, yeah, she heard about the rat. That's exactly right. Lucky heard about the rat. He said, I got to come in and chase that rat out. Okay, so Janaea wants to know, how is my daughter doing, and is his family avoiding talking to us because they don't want to tell us the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Spirit, please show us what we need to know. Oh damn, every card that's coming out is pretty much validating what you're asking. Okay, so we're looking at the first 5 cards here, and I'm going to read them to you. All right, so we got the Death card. We have the 8 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Yes, they are avoiding you because they do not want you to know that she is pitching a fit over there. And I see it here with the Death card because there is no communication. Like I feel like you're not even receiving a text message, a phone call, nothing. It's like dead silence what you're experiencing right now. And it's because, just like you said, with the 8 of Cups, this is about abandonment or walking away or leaving something emotionally behind. And I feel like with this 8 of Cups, this represents the family just making a decision to not really communicate with you, even though they need to be communicating with you about what is going on. But they have chosen to turn their backs and just basically kind of put a blind eye to things and not say anything to you about it. So you're 1,000% correct, Janaea, in that aspect of it. We have King of Cups here. So King of Cups is representing love and love here. So I definitely feel that the dad is trying to show her love. Your baby dad, he is trying to show her love and that he's here for her. But with your daughter's energy with the 4 of Cups, it's like she's not happy. She's not happy being there with her dad. She's not happy being there in the situation. She thought she would be happy, but I do see her not being very happy. I see her also being bored here with the 4 of Cups energy. And um you're welcome, Michael. But yeah, I just feel like she's ready to if she could come back home, I and you, of course, you would let her come back home. But she's probably too nervous or maybe too ashamed to try to get back home to you. But I do see her being unhappy where she's at currently right now. It's like she feels like maybe when this first happened that, oh, I'll be freer and I'll be able to kind of do what I want to do. But she's not actually able to do all the things that she wants to do. All right, so we have 6 of Swords energy here, which is relief, hope, and moving on. So that's a good energy that I'm wanting to see here. I feel like there will be some relief coming soon, especially when you talk with the judge. Hi, Teresa. Especially when you talk with the judge and maybe they can get her some counseling or something. to kind of help her open up a bit more. I think that would really help her as well um, in this situation. But you're 1,000% right about the family. They're trying to keep this hidden from you. You're 1,000% right. But it's gonna come. It's already come out anyways. God wanted it to come out. Yeah, yeah. The grass is not always greener on the other side. It still needs to be mowed. Okay. Okay, good. This card fell out. So I'll put this up. Okay, we're gonna go through the last 5. Okay, so we got the world in reverse. Okay. Got the world in reverse, and that can indicate stagnation or isolation. So I feel like your daughter may be isolating herself. Hi, boss lady. So I feel like with the world card in reverse that she could be kind of staying to herself or staying in her room. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. Just kind of staying to herself here. Queen of Wands energy. I still see her acting out here, but I feel like there's going to be some changes coming soon. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this represents your energy, someone that's very stable, a motherly figure here, very nurturing, that's ready to offer her love and care and stability here with the Queen of Pentacles and sensibility here too. And with the Temperance card, Spirit is showing us, Janaea, that in time, that things will turn around. And I'm not just saying that just to be saying it. This card indicates that this last card with the 6 of Cups, that can be a mother-daughter relationship or a very innocent relationship. Um, this can be reconciliation as well. So coming back together. So I do see your daughter coming back with you or coming back to you here at some point. I've often said 6 months. And with the 6 of Cups, with that being a 6, that still can be in place here with the number 6. Nothing ever happens by accident here. So I do feel like she's going to turn around and make some changes. And it's amazing how, look at how Spirit works, because we got 6 of Swords here, which is relief, hope, and moving on. And then we got 6 of Cups here, which is about reconnections, nostalgia, childhood, and reconciliation. So, yeah, I see her coming back to you. Just give it to God and talk with the judge. I feel like things are going to turn out in your favor. Eventually, she'll get the assistance and help that she needs to be able to come out of her shell and be able to work through this. All right. What spiritual message do you have for Janaea in regards to what you want her to know? Okay. Oh, we have the Sun. What a beautiful card. All right, so we have the Sun card here. It says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. All right, so Spirit says they want you to remain positive about things, even when things don't seem to be so positive. Have a positive mindset that things will work out. The Sun card is one of the best cards that you can get in tarot because it means optimism, hope, and joy. So there is joyfulness and something coming to fruition for you in this situation that's going to be working out for you in your favor, in your daughter's favor too. So just maintain that positive attitude. Eventually, I feel like she's going to end up being back with you. I would say next year, within that 6 month frame. And I feel like she'll be in a better place, and you will too. You will too. So I do see that here. So keep me posted on that. Keep me posted, Janaea. All right, love. What's your next question? And we'll get to your second question. And thank you so much for the likes, everyone. I greatly appreciate that. All right, Teresa. I would check out, there's some stuff on YouTube here. Like I said, with the Tarot Oracle, he goes step by step with the tarot cards on how to read them. And you can also get, like I said, if you want free classes, because I always like, I love free stuff. Check his channel out. He goes from A to Z about tarot cards. If I had more time, I would definitely teach you, Teresa, but I have so many responsibilities, so many things to do. But yeah, check his channel out. It's called Tarot Oracle. He is fantastic. And he goes from A to Z, everything that you need to know about cards. And also check out Biddy, Biddy. I think Biddy's got a channel here on Tarot. And How, I think the How To has got a channel too that you can check out. So check out those channels. They're very informative. They'll take you through the minor and major arcana cards and the court cards, and walk you through the whole thing, all 78 cards. So check it out. All right. Hello, boss lady. Oh, it's good to see you, love. All right. Right now, everyone, I'm working on donation-based reads. Once donation-based reads are completed, I will try to get back to one card free pulls. All right. So Janine wants to know, I'm still apartment hunting. I go see them on Friday. Fox Valley Villages and Legacy. Which one would be better? Okay. All right. We're going to lay out the energy for Fox Valley Villages. All right. Spirit, please show us the energy for Fox Valley Villages. We're going to look at these. Okay. All right, so we got the Six of Wands, we got Nine of Pentacles, we got the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card. This looks pretty solid for Fox Valley Villages. The energy that I'm seeing here, I feel like you'd be pretty happy staying there. I always tell everybody, check out the reviews of places and also check them out at night. Drive by there at night to see how it looks, because during the daytime, you're not going to really see much, but at nighttime or between like 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., you're going to see things popping off if there's things to be popped off. So definitely take a look at there at nighttime. But from what I'm seeing of these cards, I feel like you'd be pretty happy there. With the Six of Wands, it's victory. So I feel like if you applied for it, you could get it. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you would. It may be a little bit more expensive, but I feel like you'd be able to fit it within your budget here with the Nine of Pentacles. And with the Emperor card, that's about stability and security. So I'm not sure if it is a secured place, like if they have security guards watching, or maybe they have a gate or something around the place. But it feels like it may be a well-secured place is what I see here with the Emperor card. Knight of Pentacles. This could be a place of where you want to expand, or it may be bigger. Maybe they have bigger apartments than what you last had. They could be a little bit more roomier or something with the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Strength card, which is the card of power, persistence, and persuasion. So I feel like you could get it if you did apply for it. I feel like you'd be pretty happy there at the Fox Villages. How do you feel about it so far, at the Fox Valley Villages? Okay, so we're going to take a look at Legacy. All right, Spirit, please show us the energy for Legacy. Sure, Teresa. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. What's going on with Legacy? We already starting to see a little. Okay. 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 Oh Lord. Okay. This looks a little bit more challenging. Um, from what I'm picking up the energy here. I just have a good feeling about both, but I just really want to lock something down. Just breathe, just so I can make sure it's safe. And me and my daughter. Yes, absolutely. You want to be safe and happy. Absolutely. Okay, so out of both of these two, so far the Fox Valley Villages is winning. The legacy here, I feel like you, if you applied for that apartment, that you would get that too, because the Knight of Cups is about an offer or making an offering here. But the problem that I see here, we do have the Five of Pentacles, which could give you an element of worry. So there could be something there that you could be worried about. Maybe I don't know exactly know what that is. Maybe it could be neighbors. You could have an asshole neighbor, excuse my language, or something to that degree, or somebody that makes it kind of difficult for you there. Page of Pentacles is also showing a new opportunity for you, though. Magician, having all the elements here and making things happen, manifestation, resourcefulness. Is legacy a little bit cheaper than the Fox Valley Villages? But, and I also see here a fight with the Seven of Wands. So and it might not be a physical fight, but it just feels like I'm feeling some sort of energy of somebody that could be difficult to deal with, or a situation that could be difficult to deal with. Or maybe you're having to defend yourself with the Seven of Wands. So I'm going to say, personally, use your intuition and pray about it. But I feel like the Fox Valley Villages from this reading here feels better to me than the legacy. Okay, so it's closer to the mall. Okay, yeah, so that could indicate a little riffraff living there, especially if it's, youngins that like to play loud music and shit. Um, and you just want to kind of be at peace. So just be on the lookout for that, especially if it's near the mall or if it's near a university. You kind of have that younger crowd sometimes that can be kind of boisterous. So I would just say, to me, out of both of these card reads, the Fox Valley Villages, I feel like you would be best. You would be happier and safer there. With the legacy, there are some possible issues there, either with the people, with somebody living there, or neighbors, or something to that degree, because I'm seeing two cards that are quite funky, with the Five of Pentacles and with the Seven of Wands. So I would say out of these two, the first one. All right. All right, Spirit, please show us, give us. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have the card of solutions, which is Archangel Zadkiel. Okay, so the spiritual message, I feel like this is temperance as well, since I'm seeing so patience here. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So whatever that means to you, Janaea, Spirit is saying that there's compromise, and you're already doing that. You're maintaining your self-control and your patience through all of what you're going through and experiencing. And it says forgiveness and healing energy will help you get where you need to be. And I feel like you're already working on that. I feel like you're pretty what do you call it, balanced person here. So yeah, I would say the first one would probably be better than the legacy. Read up about the legacy, go there at night. And like I said, if you see a bunch of young folks hanging out and cars jumping up and down and, a lot of noise and stuff, you might not want to go there. But I feel like this place will be better for you. I feel like they have more security, and it's the Fox Valley is better overall for you. So keep me posted, love. And thank you so much for your generous donations. I greatly appreciate it, as always. Thank you. And y'all know I love a good update. Either one of those, I feel like if you applied for, you would get. But the first one's going to be the most preferred. You're welcome. All right. So next we have Empress Carmen. Empress Carmen, if you are here, love, please type your question down in the chat. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. Let me get some more water. Okay, I am back. Okay, boss lady, I'm gonna get you added, love, because you donated, so I'm gonna get you added. Okay. Hi, Yvette. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, I just got back. I just ran down the stairs. I had to get some water here, rehydrate myself, and I just spilled water all over myself. Okay. All right. So this next question is for, or next reading is for Empress Carmen. Empress Carmen, if you're here, please type your question down in the chat. I hope y'all were having a good weekend so far. Are y'all doing anything for Halloween or doing anything for this weekend? Have you got any exciting plans? I doubt I'm going to go out for Halloween this year. I'm a little spooked with everything that's going on. I just feel like I'm probably going to stay in. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know if y'all feel this too, but I just kind of get, I'm not saying nervous, but when I go out places, I'm a little bit more hesitant. Maybe it's the energies that we're feeling. I just kind of feel like I really, it kind of feels like people are on eggshells. So it's like anywhere I go, whether it's the grocery store or Walmart, which I rarely go to Walmart because that place for me spiritually, Lord have mercy, it drives me nuts. I do not like going in there. But if I have to, I will because the energy is so strong. It's so many different energies that you feel when you go in these stores and places, and you never know if somebody's gonna go crazy and start pew pewing and crazy stuff. Because I don't know if y'all saw that thing in Walmart where that guy had the pew pew, and he was pew pewing people in Walmart. This was about 2 months ago. I was like, Lord have mercy. It's crazy. Hi, I speak my truth. Welcome. I am doing okay. I hope you are doing well. All right, we're waiting on Carmen. Maybe Carmen had to step away for a few moments. We'll give it a few more moments, and if she's not here, then we'll go ahead and do Boss Lady's question until she gets back. Do y'all have any favorite fall drinks that you like to drink, like at Starbucks or coffee or tea or anything like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm a lot better. I feel a lot better. Yes, yes. I'm currently on donation reads right now, but after donation reads are completed, I will get back to answering the free card questions. Chai latte with almond milk, pumpkin spice latte, no coffee. Oh, that sounds good. That does sound good. I think last year I tried a pumpkin spice latte last year, and it was actually pretty good. I think that was the first time I ever had one. Now, where do you go and get your coffee? Do you get yours from Starbucks, or if y'all heard a lot of Starbucks are closing down? It's a ton. It's like 500 stores or something that's closing down. It's like a crazy number. Oh, that sounds good too. The pumpkin spice um, latte with almond milk. Yeah, that sounds good. You don't want me to bring you some castor oil? Get with. Oh, castor oil does a lot of stuff. Oh gosh, I remember my mom used to chase me with that stuff when I was a kid because it helped you use the bathroom. But I tell you what, it sure will. No, 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 I'm fine. I just got a little bit of allergy. I think what it is acid reflux too. Acid reflux will mimic a cold. Because you have post nasal drip and congestion, that sort of thing. Oh, you have the same thing? Oh yeah, yeah. My mom used to chase me around with that stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, thank you. And shoot, I could be allergic to my cat too, because I do have some minor allergies to cats. But I just stick with it. I love my cat. I don't want to get rid of my cat. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next question. Boss Lady, if you are here, love, please type your question down in the chat because you paid for a reading, love. So we'll go ahead and get to your question. I think Boss Lady went ahead and put her question down, didn't she? Okay. Okay. Her donation question is, I would love to check Devon's energy towards me. Okay. So this is for Boss Lady. We're going to be looking at Devon's energy. Okay. Okay, she posted her question up above earlier, and I just happened to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and do her read now. Okay. Thank you, Pinky. Okay. In fact, let me see if I can pull up the... So we'll go ahead and do that then. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay, just bear with me a moment. I'm going to put it on the screen so that way I think I'll start doing that. It's kind of hard to do it with the phone, though. Okay, let me see. No, I think I went too far. Oh no, I just saw it. Okay. And I missed it again. Okay. I'll wait another moment and see if I can pull it up. Okay. Bear with me a moment. Okay, I think I don't know why it keeps skipping over that. Okay, just forget it. All right, I've been trying to work on this thing. All right, so anyways, okay, this is for Boss Lady. All right, so she's wanting to know the energy between her and Devon. Okay, well, the good news of it is we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So if you haven't been receiving good luck or fortune, um, or abundance here, that will change with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you guys will be on better terms. Reason why I'm saying that, I'm seeing that here with the Wheel of Fortune upright, which is luck, destiny, progress, and change. The Eight of Wands is about communication. So if you guys have not been communicating, or there is a lack of communication, there is communication that will be coming in. Right now we're in the energy of Four of Swords, where it feels like maybe nothing's happening between the two of you. Maybe you guys haven't really talked or communicated, or maybe it just feels like things are just dead. It's at a standstill here with the Four of Swords energy. This is also a time for you to kind of think about your own needs as well, Boss Lady. Hey, Boss Lady, I'm doing your reading, love. So it just feels like Spirit is saying they really want you to focus on yourself as well. Start putting yourself and your needs ahead of everyone else's. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the energy that I'm picking up here. The Star card, maybe you haven't felt so hopeful lately, and maybe you've had a lack of faith, which happens to us all, especially when we go through challenging situations here. But the Star card is here. So this is hope, faith, and inspiration. Now, Boss Lady, let me ask you a question. I'm a little curious about something. We got the Three of Cups going on here. Has there been another man or somebody trying to get with you or talk to you or liking you? Reason why I'm saying that, I'm seeing that here with the Three of Cups. That's a possibility that somebody might be trying to intercede, or maybe trying to get with you, or thinking about getting with you. So and I don't feel like you're the cheating type, but just be leery of that. Be on the watch for that. That's interesting that that came up there. But there is hope, progress, and faith here with the Star card. So if you're worried about your situation, Spirit does want you to continue to keep a positive mindset about things. Okay, there is change on the horizon here for you. But I feel like for some reason there could be somebody else that's trying to come in. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, there's actually two extra cards that came out with this. We're going to read them all. All right. So the first card that we have is Two of Wands. I see you making plans, and this could be Devon's energy. He may be wanting to make plans to get with you, or make plans to see you, or to connect with you. I feel like you will hear back from him. We have the Fool card, which is taking a risk. Um, or also maybe a new journey or some new steps. And I feel like Spirit is by your side at this time with the Fool card. We do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, so I'll read that for you. Um, has he been, has Devon had any immature type of actions towards you, or been kind of acting kind of immature? Because that's what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe that's what's been driving you crazy. Maybe his actions or his attitude has been kind of immature acting here. But I really do feel like he has the best of intentions for you. Like he does truly love you. I do see that here. Um, and we have the Four of Wands, which is about uh, domesticity, happiness, harmony, marriage, that sort of thing, that sort of energy. So I feel like your husband wants to reconnect with you if there has been a disconnect. And we have Queen of Pentacles, which represents your energy, somebody that's reliable, stable, faithful, honest, um, dependable, loving, you know, holding down the fort, like you holding down everything. You making sure the bills get paid, you taking care of the house, you doing everything that you're supposed to do and that needs to be done. So give yourself a pat on the back. I do see Ace of Wands here. So I do see some sexual energy going on here. So if it's been a while since you guys have gotten together in that intimate way, I do see that coming back. Okay. I do see it with the Ace of Wands here. And with the Hermit card, that does signify it's like self introspection, looking into things, spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge. Um, so I feel like it, like I said, if there's been a disconnect, a breaking down, know that there is change here. Okay. There's communication coming because nothing's happening as of right now. It feels like either you guys may not be talking as much, or there may not be any physical intimacy at the current moment right now, or it's been a while. And I feel like, I don't know if you were here earlier, I was saying that there could be somebody trying to come in between the two of you. There could be a male here that is trying to express his desire for you, or there could be somebody in the near future that may try to get with you in an intimate sort of way. But I don't feel like you would cheat or anything like that. I don't. I honestly feel like you're faithful. You're very honest about things. And like I said, the sexual part of your connection or relationship or marriage will reconnect again if there's been an issue with that, or nothing has happened. It will reconnect again. And like I said, with the Hermit card, that's about um, self introspection and looking into yourself, and seeing things that you want to work on, or he may be looking at things that he wants to work on, or he may also want to be improving things as far as his spirituality. Oh, okay. He's upset because they denied your visit. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense, because I was looking at this card and I was like, ain't nothing going on here. And then when I saw this Ace of Wands, I connected it to like a conjugal visit or sex or something like that. So yeah, that you'll get together again. You'll be able to do what you need to do as husband and wife. That will be coming again. And the reconnection here will be reestablished. Like I said, be on the lookout though, boss lady. There could be somebody that tries to tempt you or come your way. Okay. A man that's going to be trying to tempt you to go to bed with you, or it could even be a female. But somebody here, a third party, may be headed your way to try to tempt you sexually. Okay. Or try to get you away out of your marriage. So be on the lookout for that. I was not expecting to see that, but it came up. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you. So let's read these spiritual messages. But his intentions are real for you. And I feel like he wants to try to reconnect with you. That's what I'm feeling and seeing here. All right, so we have the Knight of Ariel, which is true. Remember, I kept saying that you was trustworthy. Look at that. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. I feel like this is you. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Wow. So this definitely, to me, this is you. This is you. This is your energy all day long. Somebody faithful, honest, and true. All right. So we have the 7 of Gabriel. So this says stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence and claim your personal power. Okay. So claim your personal power back. Be confident. I would love to know when I write that reconciliation letter again. Let me pull one more card. All right, Spirit, when should she write the reconciliation letter again? But you guys will get back together physically. That's on the horizon here. Okay. The Emperor. Okay, the Emperor to me represents, I think that's for, I just had the thought, Aries. So I'm thinking the winter time going into spring. Yeah. So I'm thinking winter time into spring is when you should try for it. Oh yeah. I don't think you would be that type. That's why I say you're very trustworthy and honest about things. So yeah, you're very devoted. And I see that energy, and Spirit has confirmed that energy here and here. So yeah, you're very devoted. And he knows that you're devoted too. That's why he hangs on to you, because he knows that you were there truly for him. Um but the Emperor card, like I said, winter going into spring. Okay, so March, April area is when I'm seeing this. So I'd say sometime around mid-March. Mid-March, April, winter going into spring is when you should possibly rewrite it again. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. You guys will get back together again. You will. I see that happening. And thank you so much for your generous donation. So yeah, write your letter, rewrite it again, mid-March. March going into the spring. All right. Thank you, love. All right. So, Empress Carmen, are you here, love? We'll go ahead and get your reading started if you are here. And let me check my email. She may have sent me an email message, so let me check and see. Lord, I need to clean this desk off. It looks like a bomb hit it. Okay. Let me see if she sent me an email. Okay, I don't see anything as of yet. Okay, let me type in. Okay, I was going to put in next read. Okay, there we go. Yes, Amira, donations are still open. Hello, how are you? Yes, so it's December through February. I feel like it's going to be more favorable in March. Oh, thank you, Amira. Thank you. Are y'all making any delicious dinners today? I'm probably gonna make some pork chops, maybe pork chops, maybe potato salad, and some greens or something. That's probably what I'll have for dinner. Oh, that sounds good. Salmon, rice, and beans. How do you like your salmon cooked? Do you put anything on it? I know some people put Dijon mustard, or they'll make it with like honey and make it kind of sweet, or with teriyaki. No, we're coming to you. Yeah, I love me some pork chops. Come on, y'all. I love me some pork chops. I don't eat them that often, though, but I do love them. She loves blackened and crispy garlic salt seasoning. I like it sweet or spicy or with your. Oh, that sounds so good. Mira says I'm having some fried basa with some rice. What is basa? That sounds good. And then Yvette says I'm making mac and cheese, baked chicken wings. Oh Lord, Yvette, we all coming to your house. That's for sure. You making mac and cheese and baked chicken wings? Oh yes. Pinky says I don't eat pork. Yeah, my brother's is the same way. He don't eat pork either. It's in the class of catfish. It's a type of catfish. Oh, okay, that sounds good. How do you make yours? Do you bake yours or do you fry it? That sounds really good. I love good fish. Either way, fried or either baked. Fried, okay, that sounds real good. Uh-huh. With some hush puppies and some slaw. Oh my Lord. Holidays are coming. Watch out. Oh yes, I know. I know. We should all have Thanksgiving dinner today. Just go to each other's house. That sounds good. I know last year for Thanksgiving, we just went out to Cracker Barrel. We went to the restaurant to go out to eat because we was like, we ain't cooking because I had to work and stuff. And I was like, I ain't cooking nothing. And it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as homemade, though. I love baked tilapia. Oh, yeah, baked tilapia is good. Tilapia is good. It is. I tell you another fish that's really good that you can get at Trader Joe's, and that's that Brazzini. Oh my gosh, that is some good fish, Brazzini. You can fry it or you can bake it. It's delicious. I had never heard of that before till I went to Trader Joe's one day, and we tried it. We fried it. It was delicious. All right, Amira. Well, we're going to go ahead and get ready to get started with your donation questions. Thank you so much for your generous donations. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's real good. I love Trader Joe's. Haven't been in a year or so. Yeah, I love them too. They just stay so packed all the time. Yeah, the closest one to me is like 30 minutes away, so I don't go that often either. But they do have some good stuff. Yeah, they do have some good fish. All right, so Mira, what's your question, love? And we'll go ahead and get to your first question. And thank you so much for your donations. Hi, Carmen. I'm glad you're back. We were waiting on you to come back. I said, well, maybe she had to leave or something. Yes, she is. She is. She had stepped away for a little bit, so I was going ahead and going with the other donations until she got back because I understand sometimes you got things you got to do. All right. Well, Carmen, if you want to go up next, go ahead and type your question down in the chat, and we'll get to yours next, love. Thank you so much for your generous donations. Are you cooking anything good today? We were just talking about dinner, about what we were going to make today. Are you going to be making anything good today, or are you stepping out to a restaurant today? And while you're typing out that question, I'm going to go ahead and put my clothes in the dryer. I'll be right back. My washing machine just went off. Okay. All right. I am back. All right. So Empress Carmen wants to know what is coming towards me in the next 4 weeks in love. Okay. All right, Spirit. Please show us what is coming towards Carmen in the next 4 weeks with love. All right. Let me from my question. Okay. Okay. Well, let me reshuffle this. All right. Okay. Well, Lord, come on now. Okay, we're gonna reshuffle. Have you heard anything from James, or is he still blocked? Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm seeing here, Carmen, in the energies. You are going to hear from someone. So there is someone, I feel like this is a new energy. Over the next 4 weeks, we have the Eight of Wands, which is good news. Okay. And so you're making breakfast. Like, oh, that sounds good. Okay. So you're definitely going to hear from someone that's going to be contacting you as far as love or relationship or dating, that sort of thing. Now, we do have the Magician card. So the Magician card is showing here. When I see this as far as a male, this can indicate someone that could be a little tricky. So what I'm saying by this is there could be somebody that may come your way that may say one thing, but maybe they could be, fudging some details. So you know how men do sometimes. They fudge details about things. Well, I work here and I do this and I do that. Trying to impress you. So that's what I'm seeing here is someone. But okay, I unblocked him on text phone, but no social. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so somebody's going to be reaching out to you, or contacting you in regards to going out or on a date or expressing interest to you, that they are interested in you. I definitely see that. All right, so the Magician card. So somebody here does have a little bit of a tricky energy with the Magician card. Okay. I'm working now too much from home. Oh, wow. Oh, good, good. Okay. That's good that you get the option to work from home, because that gives you, you don't have to deal with having to go to the office and stuff every day. So that's good. All right. We have the Strength card, which is about patience and emotional fortitude. And I feel like this is your energy, like you really had to reach from within yourself to really uh, have emotional balance here, and this has been a difficult time for you, so you got to give yourself a pat on the back with the Strength card, that you have been very strong throughout this whole process. All right, so the Sun card is here. So that does indicate optimism, hope, and joy. So I feel like over the next 4 weeks that somebody that reaches out to you, um, it will be a joyful time for you. Maybe it could just be some carefree dating, that sort of thing coming in for you, just enjoying yourself going. I see you going out to a new restaurant or a very, very nice restaurant where you dress up, it's white tablecloths, you're enjoying yourself. And with the King of Cups, we do have the King of Cups. So that does indicate a possible love interest in the next 4 weeks with the King of Cups. This could also be James's energy too, since it is the King of Cups, represents Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I do see a possible love offering or just kind of dating, that sort of thing coming on the horizon. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I was not expecting to see that. Okay. All right. So it looks pretty favorable to me for you. We got Four of Wands energy, which is about a pretty real happy home life. So even if you have not been feeling happy being at home due to your circumstances, you will be. You'll begin to feel more joyful and more happier and harmonious within your home life here. I feel like maybe you're thinking about doing some decorating or maybe sprucing some things up in the home since James has been out. I do see you making modifications to make it even prettier and to your specifications or the way that you want it to be. And we have the Six of Pentacles here, which is about giving and receiving and good fortune. So you could be meeting someone that has a very good job or has a business or is an entrepreneur, someone that makes pretty good money here. I'm seeing here with the Six of Pentacles. I don't see anything serious, but it just feels more of like just kind of carefree dating and just really enjoying yourself. We have the Queen of Cups, which I feel like represents your energy here, where you're open to a relationship or open to a connection with someone. And we have the Ace of Cups, which represents new relationships, joy, and a new love here. So I feel like, again, as I said from the beginning of this, I feel like this person that's going to be reaching out to you is someone new. Um, I don't necessarily feel like it's someone that you've been talking to, or it could be someone that you just recently started talking to. But it is a new love. It is a new energy coming your way. Ace of Pentacles can signify a new job, a new opportunity. Maybe this person that you're talking to or you will be talking to is a new transplant. Maybe they've just recently relocated from another state or another city, and they've started a new job or something to that degree. But I feel like whoever this person is, financially speaking, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Um, because I don't see you with no broke to broke. So I feel like whoever this next person is, they're doing well for well with their money and their career. But you will be reached out to. Someone will reach out to you over the next 4 weeks. I feel like it's more carefree, fun dating, and a possible new love is on the horizon here. All right, so let's see what message Spirit has for you. All right, so we have the Nine of Ariel that came out, and I'll read it to you. Okay, it says, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. All right, so I really feel like this is the Nine of Cups energy in this deck. A wish fulfillment. Happier times are on the horizon, even though you've been through the rain. And I see you doing some things to redecorate your space at home, and more money or success is coming to you, and a new person of interest is going to be approaching you within the next 4 weeks for a possible new love here or a new connection. Like I said, I just feel like it's more of a carefree type of dating, enjoying your time. And I feel like you will enjoy this person. This person will enjoy you. But there is a tricky energy, though, that you might have to look out for. I'm not saying this person's bad for you, but it may just be more telling you some things to try to impress you, that sort of thing. So just be on the lookout for that. But it looks good, Empress Carmen. It does. There's somebody new entering your space. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Y'all know I love a good update. All right, love. What's your next question? We'll get to your next question. Empress Carmen sounds like a good man. Yeah, it feels like there's a new energy coming in. As long as he's not love bombing you too early. We talked about that earlier in the show about how sometimes people love bomb you early, and we all know when people love bomb you real early, it's going to be a problem later on. Take your time. Take your time. All right. So, Carmen, if you're here, love, please type your next question down in the chat. Maybe she stepped away. If she stepped away, we might go on to the next question here in just a few more months. We'll give her a few more moments before we get started with the next question. All right, so we'll wait just a few more moments. Amira, are you still here, love? If you are here, we'll wait a few more moments for Carmen to type in her next question. If not, we'll go ahead and start with your question. It depends on the layout, Teresa. The layouts will spell out different things, and that's what makes tarot interesting. Is that there are so many facets just to one card. Like if we look at one card with the Lover's card, people automatically think that this is associated with relationships, and it is. But it's also a card about choices, and it's also a card about fate and long-term decisions. So if you couple it up with something else, like maybe with the Six of Swords, it could mean that there could be a decision that needs to be made. We'll just use this for example. It's a decision that needs to be made, and maybe with the Six of Swords, you're able to make that decision because that comes with hope and relief and moving onwards. So, like I said, it just depends on how the layout is made and the reader. After a while, it just comes to you. You're able, because each card does have a certain meaning, but it can have multiple meanings too, and depending on the cards in front of it, next to it, however the question is framed out, spirit will speak to you and it'll tell you um how what's happening next, or how it's playing itself out. So that's the interesting thing about tarot. That's what I love about it. It's like it's a new story every time you read the cards. That's the cool thing about it. It takes time though. I remember I had a teacher, her name was Stefana, and I still go to her for my readings. She's amazing. She's not here on YouTube or anything. She does like private readings, and she's amazing. And she's actually moving to Colombia pretty soon, so she's relocating. I hope I get to still talk to her, but she is making some life changes. But when I first got started, she taught me the basics of tarot, and then COVID hit, and then I had to kind of learn by myself. So I took a couple of classes from her. So she gave me kind of laid out the foundation, and then afterwards is when I started kind of learning on my own. I just started learning what the cards meant, and then all of a sudden it just felt like it was telling a story, and I could just feel the story and see the story. So that's how it kind of works. You just, after a while, you start learning the basics, and you do so many reads for your friends, yourself. It'll come to you. Like it will come to you. Yeah, I heard about that. I speak my truth. That is so crazy. I heard about that. You will. You will. It takes time, though. It takes time. Yes, it is. It is very interesting. It's amazing how, um, even just with one card, there's so much symbolism in the cards, and the colors mean things too. So the numbers, the colors, the position of the people, um, it all means different things. Like when you see the water here, that indicates emotions or intuition. You see the swords here, that means thoughts or decisions or communication. You see, the people with their backs turned, that means that they're moving on, they're not looking back at something. Yes, yes, intuition does definitely help. Anybody can learn tarot, but intuition definitely does help. It definitely does. But that comes as you go along, as you read. It just becomes stronger and stronger. It's kind of like as a painter, as you paint, you learn to paint or you learn to draw. Um, you just get better and better at it, and you become more creative. You sometimes think, God, how much more can I think of to do? But when you really just kind of sit in silence with yourself, you can really come up with a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, I did hear about the David case. That is insane. Did they say any more about it? Like, have they arrested him, or is he still out? Oh, thank you, Pinky. Yeah, I have my psychicness comes and goes. It comes and goes. It's not on a 24/7. It comes and goes. But I'm learning as I go along how to harness it a little bit better. Oh, I think he's guilty. Yeah, I think he's guilty. I think that the police are probably just trying to get everything together, allegedly. I'm just going to say this allegedly until they have all the evidence that they need, and they're probably going to make an arrest. So I feel like he's he knows what he's doing. Yeah. And the girl is so young too. I just hated that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Pinky. I try my hardest. I give all the credit to the Most High. But yeah, I think that they're gonna get him. Yeah, yeah. It's so sad because she was such a young girl. I think she was what, 15 or something. My goodness, that's crazy. And they said something about she was pregnant too. I think that's what I heard, if I remember correctly. So I'm just hope. I mean, and it just goes to show us too that just because people are famous or celebrities does not mean that they don't have problems. Because I was watching. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but this is allegedly. Y'all remember the painter Bob Ross, the one that used to always he had the fro and he would talk about the happy little trees. Do y'all know that he has been implicated by the I believe by the FBI allegedly as a serial killer? I was like, what in the world? Now, from what I understand, this is theory. I don't think it's 100% in stone. But that's what I heard, and that's what I saw actually on YouTube. They did a documentary about it, and they were saying that when he was doing the paintings, that he was actually showing crime scenes. And I was like, what? So if y'all get a chance, y'all go down the rabbit hole, take a look at the Bob Ross thing. Like I said, allegedly, they're saying that they're implicating him as being a possible serial killer. So just, I'm like, what? And also Benjamin Franklin too. I don't know if y'all heard about this too, but Benjamin Franklin they had found multiple bodies in his basement, tons of bodies in his basement, and they were saying that it was possible that he may have been a serial killer as well. It's crazy, y'all. So check that out. Check out about Benjamin Franklin. Pinky said, what? Yeah, Benjamin Franklin. And also check out about Bob Ross. It's insane. I was like, Bob Ross, out of all the people, Bob Ross, the painter, the happy little trees. Yeah. That is insane. Yeah, check that out. All right, so we're going to get to Empress Carmen's second question. All right, so what is James' feelings for me now with no contact? Almost 3 weeks. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Now they lied on. I'm serious, Yvette. They said that they found a ton of bones under his in his basement, or where he lives, a ton of human bones. So apparently he was flying more than kites. Hulk Hogan, who just died. What? How long ago has this been, Pinky? Oh my Lord. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh my goodness. That's why I say we just don't never know about these people. We just don't never know. Oh my lord, that I'm gonna have to look that up, Pinky. That's crazy. But I mean, I don't put nothing past nobody. All right, so we got the Knight of Swords, we got the Justice card, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant card, and again the Nine of Cups. This came out in your last reading. All right, so his energy towards you, we have the Knight of Swords, single-mindedness. Okay, so the good thing of it is I don't feel like he's in a new relationship or nothing like that. So I don't feel like he's dating anybody or in a new relationship. So I'm seeing here with the Knight of Swords, a single-minded person here with the Knight of Swords. Only problem with the Knight of Swords is rushing into things sometimes. But I feel like with him, he is single right now. He is thinking about being single or being in single energy. The good news of it is the Justice card is here for you. So since you have been wronged and this person did not do right by you, I feel like justice is going to be on your side, and I feel like you're going to see it. I don't know how you're going to see it being played out, but I do feel like you're going to see it. And let me pull these down a little bit. In some form or fashion, you're going to get to see it or hear about it. The Nine of Wands energy is someone that's been hurt, injured emotionally, or hurt in some way, and they're trying to bounce back. And this could be both of your energies. This could be your energy. This could be his energy here. And with the Hierophant card, this is a person that's seeking more tradition, trying to maybe do spirituality to help themselves in regards to trying to move forwards. So I feel like your ex could possibly be going to church or something. So it feels like maybe they're looking for some type of spiritual upliftment or ways to better themselves spiritually. Now, the good news of it is we have Nine of Cups, which is about hopes, wishes, and dreams fulfillment. So I feel like some things that you've been praying for, that you've been asking God for, are headed towards you and coming your way. But we want to know, what is James's energy towards you? But I just wanted to give you an overall theme of what he's feeling and what's going on. So Justice card is here for you. And I see you bouncing back. I don't see him in a new relationship. But what is his energy towards? Oh, okay. All right. This is energy towards Empress Carmen. See how it come. Okay. All right. Interesting, because we got Two of Cups. We got Knight of Wands. We got Two of Cups. We got Page of Wands. We got Page of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Wands. All right. So Knight of Wands, I feel like this person's very expressive. This could be his energy. I feel like he still is thinking about you. With the Two of Cups, he still thinks about your relationship. And it is possible that he may try to rekindle or try to come back your way or talk to you at some point, even though it's been 3 weeks. Um, I feel like you will hear something from him with the Two of Cups here, okay? The Page of Wands is also here as well. So I feel like this can be a card of curiosity. So I still feel like he may be kind of spying on you to see what you're doing, who you're talking to, maybe your social media, are you dating new people, that sort of thing. And with the Page of Pentacles here, we got 2 pages. So his energy is still kind of showing immature, though. That's the only thing I don't like, Carmen, is that the energy is still showing up immature. So we see new opportunities, something coming your way. Now, I will be honest with you, Carmen. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I see a Three of Wands in a reading, that usually indicates that a person is not yet ready for commitment, they still are open to new things. And I feel like he is still secretly spying on you, on your social media, watching, wondering what you're doing. He may even be coming by the apartment some nights to see if somebody else's shoes may be outside your door or anything like that. I mean, you just never know. But that is what I'm feeling. I feel like you will hear something from him, and he may even try to come back at some point. So keep an open mind about that. But from what I am seeing here, the energies are still showing up immature with the Page of Wands and with the Page of Pentacles. So it still feels like he's still got some changing to do and some things that he needs to change in order for y'all to get back together. But I'm feeling like, again, as I felt like in the previous readings, I feel like Spirit wants you to continue to keep your options open, okay? And dating around and seeing what's out here, because with these page energies here, I just feel like personally he's not mature enough for you. And I feel like if you, Spirit is saying, keep your options open. I feel like, you're going to have fun dating and not being feeling like you're having to deal with his family all the time and all of that BS. You know how it is. So I just feel like the Spirit is basically saying for you to keep your options open and keep moving forwards. But I do feel like, as far as James is concerned, I feel like he's still thinking about you. He's still kind of spying on you to see what you're doing. But the energies have not changed as far as his maturity of where you want him to be. In order for y'all to get back together and have the relationship that you're looking for. But he's still thinking about you. He's still spying on you. And like I said, you may hear from him, but that's the only thing that I'm seeing here. Okay. All right. So let's see, Spirit, what message do you have for Carmen? Okay. All right. Oh, Epiphany. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. All right. We know when we have epiphanies about things, that Spirit or ourselves coming to a place of realization about something. And this is going to happen for you. All right. So joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others. Answers come through meditation. Wow. So I feel like you're going to have an epiphany. Like there's going to be a turning point in you where you're going to be like, it's going to be like a light switch comes on for you. And you're going to be like, you know what? I ain't wanting to deal with him anymore. And I want to be in this Three of Wands energy where I'm looking to see what else is out there. I'm looking to see what options await me because I know that there's something that will fit me better than what I have been through with this man. So you're gonna have an epiphany soon. And like I said, he is still thinking about you, but he's not matching up with your energy. That's the only thing that I'm seeing here. And he may even try to come back here since the Two of Cups is still here. But I just want you to know, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing by moving onwards and upwards. You got some good things coming your way, and keep your options open. Carmen, keep your options open. Yeah, be open to love. Be open to seeing what else is out here, and have a good time and enjoy yourself. All right, so that's what I see here. Like I said, you may hear from him in the next couple weeks. He may contact you. He is still spying on you. I want you to know that. He's looking. I feel that, even though I don't see a Page of Swords in this, I'm feeling that. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that with the Page of Wands, though, the curiosity. So, yeah, that's what I see here for you. So keep me posted, Carmen. I want to know. Keep me updated, love. All right, next we have Amira, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the donations banner here because after this, after Amira, I'm going to do some free questions. And after that, I'm going to end the show because I got dinner to cook. I got to get these victuals on the stove. Remember I told you about my ex-Pisces sent me an email. Well, I found that he removed her from his social media account and they no longer follow each other on social media. Oh, gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So they broke up then. Now, if I remember correctly, I speak my truth. Don't they have a baby together? Like, didn't she get pregnant? That's right. It is karma. That's right. He kept trying to get back with you. She was drinking on social media and her belly is flat. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Well, she finally saw what he was all about. She got the heck out of Dodge. She was like, I ain't want to deal with that. She saw what you went through and she was like, oh, nope, ixnay. I'm ready to move on. Can't blame her there. All right, love. Let me know who is all still here. Let me see if Amira's here. And while we're waiting, because I know Amira has been waiting a while, I apologize, Amira. Thank you so much for your patience. If I can go ahead and probably start answering some free questions if you have not asked a question yet. While Amira is probably typing her question in or getting ready to type her question in, or maybe she had to step away. So there, that way we can go ahead and answer some questions until she gets back. But she might be here, so I don't know. Okay, so did Gabby and S break up? Okay, all right. Let's take a look. I speak my truth. Did Gabby and S break up? Yes, I'm going to say yes because we have the Hermit card, and this card denotes singleness, especially for a male. So yes, they did break up with the Hermit card. Absolutely. And yeah, when I see the Hermit card, when it comes to a relationship, it does a lot of times mean singleness. And just being alone or by isolation or taking some time out to be alone. I do see it here with the Hermit card. So yep, I'm gonna say that. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let me see if anybody else had a question that I did not answer just yet. And also, too, please feel free to type your question down in the chat. If you donate, you can send your question along with the donation, or you can put it in the chat, and there that way, I can always circle back to it too and get to your question that way. Exactly, I speak my truth. That's exactly right. Stay in your lane. That's what you wanted. You know what I mean? I need to charge my phone here. I'm getting the signal of low battery. So let me charge my phone. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it charged up now. All right. Got my phone charged. All right. So who is all still here? Hi, Sunflower. Welcome. All right. We're up for doing Amira's reading next. So, Amira, if you are here, love, please let me know. We'll go ahead and do your readings next because you've already paid. And thank you so much for being patient. I do greatly appreciate that, love. All right. What I would like everyone to do, if you do pay for a reading, please type your questions down in the chat as soon as you send the donation. So that way I can, like, if you have to step away or something happens, I know I take a while sometimes. I can come back and circle back to your question. And this is for everyone. So that way, you guys don't have to wait, or if you do, you can definitely be read. And there that way you can go back in the show and kind of take a look at it if you had to step away or if you're at work or something. Okay. So thank you so much, Amira, for your generous donations. All right. So Amira wants to know, what will my job environment / job prospects be like after graduation psych NP school? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, what will the job prospects look like? That's amazing. I remember when you just started your journey of starting nursing school, and look at where you've come already so far. Okay, all right. So we're going to take a look at the cards here. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. We got the Three of Cups. We have Wheel of Fortune, the Tower card, and the Nine of Cups. You just start Psych MP school. It's overwhelming, but I'm determined to finish it. Yes, and you will. Okay, so the first thing that I see after you finish school, I see you taking a break. Okay. I see you taking a much needed break. I don't feel like the break will be for long. It could be a couple weeks to a couple of months, but I do see you taking some time away from school. Well, of course, when you graduated, you'll be out of school, but I do see you taking a break of some sort. So it could be just maybe you're working the same job and then just kind of taking a break from pursuing the NP jobs um, for a couple months, maybe a couple weeks to a couple months. And it's just the fact that you've been so busy over the past couple years, and it feels like it's hard to catch your breath. I just see you actually just taking a break, meditating, thinking about things, and just just thinking about your next steps. So as far as job prospects go, we have three of cups, which is something to celebrate. So definitely your job has to do with emotions and dealing with people of all different backgrounds. I feel like you're going to be pretty happy with this. With the Wheel of Fortune upright, there's luck, progress, and change. So that definitely does feel like this is a destiny call for you. You've hit the right area of nursing that feels really comfortable for you, something that you'll really like. And I do see fortune here, so I do feel like you could make a lot of money, maybe 150,000 plus, doing what you're doing. So I do feel like that this will be fruitful for you money wise. Now with the Tower card, don't see I'm not seeing this as a bad thing. So with the Tower card, there could be lots of changes coming. As you all know, we are transferring to a different world. So there are changes and things coming. So I feel like there will be technological advances. I'd say within the next 5 to 10 years, our lives are going to be completely transformed. The way we do things, the way we look at things, the way, our jobs, everything will be different. Okay. So, I don't see this Tower card as a bad thing, but it's just fast sweeping changes, things coming. There's things coming in the medical field that will be changing things forever. The way that we do things, the way that patients are cared for, that sort of thing. But it's good. It's a good thing. Okay, so we go into the Nine of Cups, which is about happiness, wishes fulfilled. So I feel like overall you're going to be pretty satisfied with what you're doing. Um, and like I said, the money is really good. The money's very good. Can y'all imagine, y'all, in about 10 more years, we'll probably have flying cars? I mean, we can barely drive on the ground now, but that's a possibility with the way that this technology is wrapping up. Okay. All right. So don't let these worry you. I'm going to break this down to you. All right. So we have the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Wands. We got the Five of Wands. We got the Page of Wands. And we got the Eight of I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. All right. So I see you with the Hierophant becoming more skilled, and learning as you go along. Like I said, with the advancements in technology, there's going to be lots of changes that are coming, and I see you learning how to use the equipment or things of that nature. Learning more skills and abilities, things that are coming up, that will be coming out as far as things to help patients with behaviors, medications. There's all this new stuff coming out that will be swiftly coming out within the next 5 years that you're going to be learning. All right, so Seven of Wands is about determination, sticking with it. Sometimes it can be a bit frustrating, especially when you're learning new things, but just know that you can and you will. Okay, we do have Five of Wands, which can indicate confusion or competition. So it could be, I don't necessarily see competition with what you're doing, but I do see possibly a little bit of confusion because, like I said, with the new technologies and things that are going to be coming out, it's just trying to learn everything. Because I remember when they first rolled out electronic medical records, because I was used to, I'm an old school nurse. I was used to the paper Mars, where you would go through and you initial and sign everything and, you know, um, that sort of thing. It was hard for me to get used to the electronic health records and the EMRs and having to put my progress notes, all that stuff in Epic. It's just different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different than how it used to be. And it's going to get even more complicated. But once you learn the technology, it will be easier. But at first, it feels very complicated. But Page of Wands is here. So Page of Wands is about curiosity, learning things. I feel like you're going to overall be pretty happy. I feel like your prospects will be rather good, especially as time goes on. People, I mean, I hate to say this, but you may incur more people that have mental health issues because of the way that we're going in life. And also, there's always been a big need with mental health, anyways. There's always been a void in our healthcare system when it comes to that. So I feel like with the technology, that's going to help bridge the gap for a lot of people and help a lot of people with new things that are coming out. All right, so Nine of Swords, you're going to be very busy, Amira. Very, very busy to the point to where you may not get much sleep. So Spirit says, please make sure that you are prioritizing time to get rest, because when you're an NP, you're basically doing what the doctors are doing, and you have your own clients, and you're having to manage and do all these things, diagnose and do all these things, prescribe, and it's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight for you versus being a nurse. And being a nurse is hard. You know how it is. We know how it is. It's a lot of responsibility. So it's going to be an even higher level of responsibility that you're going to be experiencing. So just make sure that you get proper rest. You delegate tasks when you need to. If you have RNs working underneath you or you're working with other staff, make sure that you're delegating and prioritizing your own physical needs above other things. Okay. So take care of yourself. But I feel like you're gonna do well. You're gonna make more than enough money to supply your needs. And like I said, that boost of technologies coming out, it will be coming out in the next 5 to 10 years. Y'all, we're gonna look back and it's gonna be like, what? So much stuff coming out. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna pull out. Well, three came out, so I'll read these three for you. All right, so we have Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Wow, that's a beautiful card. And we have the Seven of Gabriel, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. And we have the Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone that is kind. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, yes. So, you're going to be extremely busy. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're watching over your needs. Okay. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Like I said, this boost in technology is coming. It's going to be changing a lot of stuff, but you're going to be happy. You're going to be fine with it. You're going to make really good money, and the job prospects are out there. I see you kind of doing your own thing. You may work with a doctor for a little bit to get experience, and then afterwards, you'll fly off and kind of do your own thing. All right. So, what's your next question, love? And we'll get to your next question. All right. And then after Amira, I'm going to do a free couple of questions, free card pulls. And then I am ending the live, you guys. I got to get something to eat. All right. So, what state is my energy settling after graduation? Okay, we'll take a look. Listening to my readings, James. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he'll try to come back, make his way back to you. No commitment energy, but wants. Yeah, he's still thinking about you. Yeah. But I think Spirit is saying, Carmen, that they want you to move on. I really do. I feel like they're saying that they want you to keep your options open because you got some good things coming there. Yeah, and immature silliness. Yeah, his energy's not matching up with yours. Because you're ready. He's not. And I feel like if you did try to get back together, that would be a source of frustration for you. And I feel like that's why Spirit is saying they want you to continue moving forwards and dating and having fun. Having fun. Enjoying yourself. Because somebody else coming in. All right, so let me go ahead and see what the energy is for Amira. And after Amira, I'm going to do a couple more free questions, and then I'm ending the live. I know that's right. Nobody got time to be sitting around waiting. You got to move on. Okay, what would be Amira's energy? After graduation. All right, let me reshuffle. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is interesting, Amira. Okay, so we're going to go through it. Okay, so we got Two of Cups, we got the Hierophant, we got the Two of Pentacles, we got the Hanged Man, and we got Justice. All right, so right away with the Two of Cups, again, I feel like this is going to be something that you're very happy with doing and that you're going to be happy in this field with the Two of Cups, with the in doing your NP. I also see with the Hierophant card, even though you finish NP school, there are still a couple of classes or something that you may have to take or that you're thinking about doing. And it's just kind of tying up loose ends with becoming an NP that I feel like after you graduate and all that good stuff, it'll just be a few things that you're going to be tying up loose ends with, learning some new things, maybe technology then, or taking some classes. I see like 2 or 3 classes you're taking to kind of tie up things before you start officially working as an NP. Now, Two of Pentacles is about multitasking. So this could be balancing, going from an RN to an NP, trying to figure out working and looking for a new job and finding a doctor. Or I'm not sure if where you're at, if you do have to work under a medical doctor, and maybe it's like I don't know how to call it, not a preceptorship, but when you're kind of like an apprentice, like you're kind of learning things, you're working with somebody or being guided by somebody. I see you doing that because you're the type of person, you're very thorough. You want to learn how to do things before you jump out there. So I see you maybe working under it could be another nurse practitioner that could be showing you the ropes, or a medical doctor that could be showing you the ropes here. But either way, I see you learning, taking a few more classes, tie up loose ends, multitasking, that sort of thing. Again, I see you taking a break with the Hanged Man, because the last reading we did about this, you had the 4 of Swords. So I see you taking a break and taking about 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months of rest time before you pursue the NP as a, working as an NP. Now, here comes the interesting part. This is the fun stuff, the legal stuff that you got to do. So I see you either gaining your I don't know how that works as far as the NP. With us as nurses, we take the NCLEX. So I don't know how that works as far as the NP, but I see you getting some type of documentation or paperwork, that sort of thing. Um, with paperwork, handling all of the legal things that you need to handle. I also see you getting like malpractice insurance as well, where you're protecting yourself with patients, that sort of thing. Um, and just taking care of all the legal things that you need to take care of, to protect yourself and the patient or patients. Okay. All right. So okay. Oh, okay, good. All right. So I see you celebrating here with the Three of Cups with friends or family or a loved one here. Um, After you graduate, having fun, enjoying yourself, being extremely happy about graduating with your NP. Six of Wands is victory and success. Okay, so I just see you be having victory and being able to pass everything and do what you need to do. I feel like that is headed your way. Eight of Pentacles again, hard work, apprenticeships, learning, mastering your craft as an NP. Again, you could be working with another NP or a medical doctor, someone that's going to show you the ropes of how things are done. And I just see you really working on that and getting really good at it. Page of Pentacles, again, excuse me, being determined, a new opportunity coming your way. And I see the Six of Swords, about relief and hope, just feeling hopeful about things and feeling happy about, and also having support. Um, People there to help you. If you have questions about things, because that can kind of be intimidating when you're stepping into a new role or if you're transitioning from one role to another, and you have a lot of responsibility. So I do feel like you will have support, people and staff, people in the medical field that are by your side if you have questions or that can help you with things. So just know that support will appear for you, and you'll have that. Have people around you that you can ask for guidance and information. You're gonna be pretty happy about it. All right, Spirit. What Spirit message do you have for Amira? Ooh, the Chariot. Fantastic. How beautiful is that? Okay, so determination and self-control, career advancement. Girl, we can't make this stuff up. Acknowledgement of success by others. And I see that correlating with the Six of Wands, victory and success, and acknowledgement. So you may be acknowledged in some kind of way. Maybe your school will put you, well, there's no papers anymore. I'm talking old world stuff, but maybe put you on a website or the internet. You may get some type of written um, article about you or something. You know how it is when they showcase students or showcase employees where you're working at. They may showcase you at work or they may showcase you at school. So there's some sort of acknowledgement coming for what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, so you're doing great. And I see you getting there too, because the Chariot card means victory and success, and the Six of Wands is victory and success. So you mean business. So I really do feel like you'll go through this and you'll pass it, and you'll be successful with it. So, but make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Getting proper sleep, taking care of yourself, taking time out when you need to. We all know with nursing school, I can't even imagine what it's like for NP school. And nursing school, you don't have no damn life. Your life is in books, and then on the weekends, you're doing clinicals. And then the time that you do have off, you running like a chicken with your head cut off trying to study for tests and live life too. It's very stressful. I'm thinking somewhere in the South, either Texas or Tennessee. Are you thinking about the South? Is that where a place that you would like to be? Texas or Tennessee? So I'm thinking somewhere in the South. Yeah, because I feel like it's going to be overall. You'll have more opportunities. Now, you could go to California if you wanted to, and I know they make a lot of money there, but I've been telling everybody there, and I hope the state of California stays safe. I really, truly do, but I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening in California over the next decades. I'm kind of scared for that state. I'm just hoping and praying that because it's just everything happening there, with the loss of Hollywood, the wildfires, the earthquakes. I really feel like something monumental is going to happen in that state, and I'm scared. And so I would suggest probably the South. Texas would probably be really good for you. Yeah. Yeah, the big one's coming. I feel that. I'm scared for I have family that lives in California, and I'm scared for them. For some reason I just feel like that state is there's something going on with it. Um I don't know, spiritually or physically, it's something's not right. But I do pray for the people. I mean, anything can happen anywhere. I live on the East Coast. So, I mean, something could happen here. And with the East Coast states, I feel like we're going to be experiencing issues too. But I am scared for California. Big changes. So I would say Texas or Tennessee would probably be your best bet. All right. Well, thank you so much, Amira. Thank you so much for your generous donations. I'm going to try to get back to some one card free pulls. So, if anybody that has not asked a free question would like to ask a free question, I'll do a one card free pull for you before we end the show. So, please, if you're here, please type your question down in the chat. I'll wait a few more moments before I close out the show. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in today and coming on today. You're welcome, Amira. You feel it too, Pinky? Yeah, yeah, I do. I get scared for California. Yes, I don't blame you because I feel like something's coming. I really do. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. All right, so I'll wait another minute or two before we end the live here. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and supporting the show. And like I said, if I didn't get a chance to get to you today, to read to you today, I'll be back next week. And I'll be doing some readings then too. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and post your question, Sunflower. Okay. Okay. Do Jacoby want to talk to me more soon? He doesn't say much to me at work right now. Okay. Okay, and I got you, Yvette. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. I greatly appreciate that. And if you've already hit the like button, thank you so much. All right, we got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like yes, but I feel like something's going on with Jacoby. I don't know if there's something going on with his job or personal life. But I feel like maybe you haven't heard much from him or talked to him much because there's something going on with him. Okay, on a personal level, there's something that he's experiencing. It could be a loss of some sort, but I do feel like he does want to talk to you a little bit more. But there is something going on behind the scenes here. So, yeah. So I feel like, does he look like he's worried about something or he's got a lot on his mind? Because I feel like he comes and goes and he's very quick with it. But there's something going on with him. So I feel like right now the energy is more of like dealing with whatever he's dealing with. But I do feel like he does want to talk to you more. But I feel like once this problem or issue gets kind of rectified or cleared up, I feel like he's going to be more talkative with you. Oh, yeah. Okay. He could be talking to somebody about something. Pinky says, I smell her. Oh, Lord. You're welcome, Sunflower. But yeah, it just feels like there's something going on. Yeah, something could be going on with him, a personal family problem or crisis or something going on there. All right, does anybody else have a question before we end the live here? As they say at weddings, speak now or forever hold your peace till next show. Oh, we got Teresa and we got okay, Yvette. Yes, Yvette. Can I get a general reading for my next week? Okay, this is for Yvette. Okay. Oh, okay, Yvette, you've got the Hermit card. So I feel like you may be um maybe feeling more introspective or wanting to spend more time alone. That sort of thing. It could be maybe you're wanting to do more um self-love or self reflection about things, but I just kind of see it being more of a quiet week for you, Yvette. I feel like it's going to be quiet for you and you're going to be maybe spending more time in solitude or by yourself or desiring to spend a little bit more time for yourself. Yeah, healing. So it's not a bad thing. It's just maybe you just want to get away from the noise of the world and other people and their problems, and you just kind of want to focus on yourself and what you need to do and what you would like to do. So that's what I see here for the next week is the Hermit card. So just kind of just going within and spending time alone. Um, and if you can't be alone, I see you taking some time to be by yourself, even if it's for 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever, or maybe just taking a day out and just being completely alone. So yeah, I see that. Yeah, yeah. So it looks good. It just feels like it's going to be more kind of calmer for you next week. Nothing really much going on. Pretty uneventful, which is a good thing. And just spending time to yourself. So yeah, you're welcome, Yvette. All right, Pinky says, "Welcome to the club." I know that's right. I love spending time alone. All right, so Teresa says, "What about my so-called friends, please?" Okay, what would you like to know about your friends? Can you be a little bit more specific in your question? Yeah, I'd rather have calmness too than um, dealing with a whole bunch of mess. Cause that's no fun. That's no bueno. how they feel about any underhand stuff. Okay. Are you wanting to know if a friend is being underhanded with you? Is that really what your question is? Or are they being loyal to you? Okay. Oh, we got the high priestess. Okay, well, we got the high priestess. So you're very intuitive, Teresa. So I feel like whatever it is that you're feeling, there's a particular person I feel that you feel that maybe saying some things or maybe talking about you. And you're right. I feel like you're right. There is one person. I do feel like that because the high priestess is here. Sometimes the high priestess can mean secrets, um, or intuition. So I feel like listen to your intuition when it tells you about somebody. If you feel like somebody, I don't really feel like it's horrible things, like terrible things that they're saying about you. But you know how it is when people just talk shit sometimes. You know, they just, oh, this person does this and that. And, you know, they just be talking because they ain't got nothing else to do. It's kind of like that. It's kind of what I feel like. With the hype. Okay. Well, if you feel like that, that's probably who it is and what it is. So I feel like when the high priestess card comes up, that is about intuition and your emotions. So I'd say you're right. You're right about that. There is one person that is a little bit that you do have to kind of watch out for. Um, you know, yeah, I would say if you can to distance yourself from this person, I think that would be in your best interest to distance yourself from this person if you can. Sometimes we're in positions where we can't. We have to work with them, or you know, we live around them. You know, or we have kids that are friends with their kids. So I understand that. But if you can distance yourself from this person, do that. Yeah, yeah. Well, you're doing everything that you can do. You're doing everything. There's nothing else that you can do as far as that. As far as that goes. Just keep them, as the old people used to say, handle them with a long handled spoon. That means keep them, be nice, but still keep them at a distance. We all have those people. All of us do. We all have people that talk about us and smile in our faces. And I don't understand it, but you know, if I don't like somebody, I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. You know, excuse my language. I don't. You know, if I like them, you know, I'll talk to them. If I don't like them, I don't deal with them. You won't hear a peep from me if I don't like you. I'm Aquarius. That's the way Aquarius is. We straight up. If we don't, some of us can, some Aquariuses can be manipulative, but most Aquariuses, if they don't like you, they're gonna let you know it. They're not gonna fake friend you. They're not gonna pretend to be your friend. They're not gonna smile in your face. It is what it is. So yeah, keep your distance. But you're absolutely right, Teresa, in your thoughts and your feelings about this person. All right. So Benita says, "Will Sean be bothered if another man enters my life? Her husband going to leave her because her 44 years." Oh my goodness, Lord, you probably right. Yep, and you're exactly right about Aries. You are exactly right. Yes. And we have the Queen of Pentacles for you, Benita. Yes, I do feel like he will be bothered with it if somebody new comes in your life. I do. Because we have Queen of Pentacles, and it feels like maybe this represents your energy. You've always been there, supportive, been in this person's life. And I feel like if they do see you with somebody new, that they will get jealous. Yeah. So I'm going to say yes on that. I'm going to say yes on that, Benita. Yeah. Because you've always been there. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, they've always, you know, anytime they needed help or they needed you to be there with the Queen of Pentacles, she's about dependability. She's about, you know, nurturing. Someone is stable, a stable rock. So I'm going to say yes, they will be bothered. But you're right. Aries are like that. Aries will let you know real quick. Don't bother me. I don't like you. That's what they'll say. And Scorpio, one thing I will say about Scorpio, I had a friend that I used to work with that was a Scorpio. And Scorpio and Aquarius sometimes get along and sometimes they don't. It's a love-hate relationship. But the Scorpio told the Aquarius one day, she's like, I don't like you. And she said it right in front of her boss too. She's like, I don't like you. But at least she was upfront about it. There was no guessing. There was no guessing. I mean, finally she just came out with it. The Scorpio, the stinger came out, and she stung that ass, and she said, look, I'm tired of you playing games with me. You manipulative, you trying to play me, and I'm going to sting that ass. And that's exactly what she did. She came out and she just told her right in front of our boss. She was like, I don't like you. She's like, I got to work with you, but I don't like you. And she started crying and all this stuff. It was funny though. Yeah, but I'll tell you this, I do respect the Scorpio though. And reason why I say that is because Scorpios can be manipulative too, but a lot of times if it's outside of love, now love is a different thing, but when it's like a lot of times you got to kind of push a Scorpio for their stinger to come out. It's kind of like an Aries. Aries generally won't mess with you unless you provoke them. If you provoke them, then they will. They'll tell you, they'll give you a warning. Look, don't mess with me today. Scorpio, they'll kind of beat around the bush for a little bit, and then if you don't get the hints, then the stinger will just come out and it'll just sting you. But I will say that I do respect a good, when you got a balanced Scorpio, I do respect them because they just up front with it. They up front. And cancers, I've dealt with cancers too. I do like the fact that they're very sensitive. And they have a lot of good ways about them too. A lot of people don't know that cancers can get wild too. But again, they kind of have to be pushed in order for them to get to that level. But oh Lord, but Aries usually, yeah, they can get it started. But you got to do something usually, for them to do it. I had a family who kept pushing. Now they all blocked. I know that's right. You're going to push your way right out the door. I ain't got time to deal with it. That's the truth. Cancer women can be jealous and copycats. Yeah, that is true about Cancer women. Yeah, I have noticed that about some Cancer women. They can be emotionally manipulative too. Yeah, so I don't want nobody to think I'm talking shit about, I'm kind of talking junk about every sign, to be honest, because I'm Aquarius sun, so we can be manipulative too, but I'd say Cancer, yes, right up there. Yeah. And you know what? I hear that a lot. I speak my truth. A lot of people complain about Pisces men. I would say probably the most two complained about men are Aquarius men and Pisces men. Those seem to be kind of like way up in the list of men that women have issues with. Scorpio is definitely deadly. Yeah, that's why I say Scorpio usually won't mess with you unless you mess with them. I have observed that. They usually pretty nice, but if you mess with them, then yeah, playtime's over. Yeah, playtime's over. Yeah, they usually don't, but they'll certainly react to it. That's for sure. Yeah, you do have to mess with a Scorpio first. That's true. That's what I noticed because I mean, I really liked her. The lady I worked with that was a Scorpio. I never had no problems with her because I'm not a manipulative Aquarius. You know, I just say what I need to say and keep it moving. But you have some that are. There are some Aquarius people, and this is my sign, that are passive aggressive, and I cannot deal with. See, I'm more close. I'm on the cusp of Pisces, so I am an aqua fish. So I'm both signs. So for me, I'm like 2 days away from being a Pisces, or 3 days away. 3 days away from being a Pisces. So I'm on the cusp. So I understand both signs. But when you have a true Aquarius, if they're not balanced, they can be very passive aggressive, and that's hard to deal with because they're you don't know what the hell is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever dealt with somebody like that where they just are quiet, they won't but you know that they're mad about something, but they're not going to tell you, but they'll just do things, mean things to you, but you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yeah. I mean, you have people that and I hate dealing with somebody that's passive aggressive. I just rather just deal with somebody that's just outwardly out and about. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's one thing I will say about a Virgo that I really do like, is that they are generally vocal about what they say and how they feel. You rarely, and I'm not saying that Virgos are not passive aggressive, but I have rarely met a Virgo that was passive aggressive. They pretty much just tell you what's on their mind. It may hurt your feelings, but they're pretty much out there with it. I will say that about a Virgo. A Leo, my sister's a Leo. Yeah, they pretty much say what they mean too with a Leo. Oh, I'm getting ready to leave for the day, Carmen. I'm getting ready to get out of here. And yeah, because my husband, he just popped his head in the door just a few moments ago. So he was giving me that look. But but I'll be back next week, loves. I promise I'll be back next week. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get on the stove, because if I don't get on the stove here and get something popping on that oven, the Virgo is going to let me know how he feels. So, as I told you, Virgos are very expressive and out in the open. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna try to be back probably earlier next week to do a show. I'll post it on the post, but I'll be back. I'll probably I don't know if I'll be able to do 2 shows next week. I may try. But I'm gonna be coming earlier next week. So I'll post it on the post page though, the community page. All right, you too, Carmen. You too, love. You too, I speak my truth. Curly hair. Oh yeah, Leos have a lot of hair. That's what they're known for, is having a lot of hair. Yes, having a lot of hair. All right, everybody. Well, I will see you guys on the next live. I hope you guys have a blessed evening and a wonderful Sunday, and take care. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you, Pinky. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.